Veteran Enga Governor, Sir Peter Ipatas, has stepped into the political arena, outlining a reform-focused agenda as the opposition's nominee for Prime Minister. He cites a collective loss of confidence in the current leadership, focusing on two key pillars: electoral reform and restoring law and order. Ipatas emphasizes transparent elections in a functional justice system, warning that economic goals are unreachable without addressing these core issues. He appeals to government coalition MPs to prioritize the nation, with the vote of no confidence scheduled for next Tuesday, April 15th, 2025. Watch the video till the end to see what he has to say. Also, we hear from Middlefly MP Maso Hewabi, who talks about the importance of young first-term MPs who should put the country first in the upcoming VoNC. Don't forget to subscribe to PNG Politibiz Insights for more latest political updates.
Media, thank you for coming today at very short notice. Basically today, I just want to announce that as you saw on the floor, that I am the alternate nominee for Prime Ministership. I just want to let the people of this country know that all members of Parliament who are elected to Parliament are all qualified to perform duties of Prime Ministership, Office of the Prime Minister, Ministers, any calling that's made in Parliament, in the parliamentary committees. So in this case, I have been governor for 27 years, and obviously I have taken up this challenge to be Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, knowing the job will take a lot of skill as well as experience to manage a country now which is not in good shape. So it's not been an easy decision for me, because I am very close to the current Prime Minister, the Honorable James Marape. But initially I accepted the nomination which was formalized by the opposition, was basically because coalition leaders in government were dissatisfied with the performance of the Prime Minister, and at the same time they realized that we were facing many problems. And so collectively they asked me if I could volunteer to take up leadership, and I accepted. And I am here because of that call made by leaders who represent their own people. Respecting their mandate, I took up this challenge. This is now the second day or first day after the Speaker tabled the motion. I therefore want to call on those leaders, esteemed leaders, to quickly make their positions known to the people of this country. And if they so believed at the time that the Prime Minister was not doing his job to make this country great, and they saw that the country was actually falling apart, well, this is their opportunity to make the call. They are leaders elected by their own people, so I expect them to make this call. Because I am here with just the opposition because of that decision that we made collectively. At the same time, I want to stress to the nation that there are certain issues in this country that I have always brought to the attention of government to fix. And one of them, firstly and most importantly, is the electoral process. the process of making sure that we have transparent and honest elections. For many elections now, we have seen that the system has been corrupted, and we continue to allow it. This government has not done anything to fix this. So I have a strong conviction that a new government under my leadership will give this priority. Clean up the mess in the Electoral Commission and the electoral process so that we can give the people their constitutional right. The one right that a villager has, so important to each individual in this country as a citizen, and that's the right to vote. Now this has not been given. This is their constitutional right, and it is our duty as leaders to make sure that the system allows for them to elect leaders of their choice. Secondly, to me, one of the issues that I have always brought up is the law and order situation in the country. It's still close to my heart, because without law and order in the community, without peace in the community, how are we going to progress as a nation? And so I feel that the new government will give priority to law and order so that we can get the law and justice sector fixed to enable our citizens, especially our mothers, our daughters, to move freely in their own country and do business without getting peace and order into the communities. Forget all the big agendas that we have about economic activities. It will not be stable. It will be always lawless. And who will come and invest in a country that is not stable, as lawless, law and order issues? So that is agenda that I've always had, and I want to pursue that. And I'm glad that the opposition have given me this opportunity to lead, and I'm hoping that we can fix the country's issues. So today I'm basically, here to call on our coalition leaders on the other side to make their stance clear. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will allow the Honourable Maso Hawabi, the member for Middle Fly, to make a few comments in support of the statements issued by Grand Chief Sir Peter Ipatas. Thank you.
All right, thank you to Chris and everyone here. In support of our nominee, the Honourable Governor, Sir Peter Ipatas has said, we are here to make our appeal to our colleagues on the other side who are in the government. I will just stress 2 points which I think is important in relation to this form. As we can see, we are, as elected leaders, most of the leaders who are on the other side, they think of their district. The greatest agenda of those leaders, those of us who are in the government, the priority is the district. But again, the point is this, that if we see a district is under a country that is Papua New Guinea. If there is no Papua New Guinea, then you don't have Middle Fly district. Or if there is no Papua New Guinea, you don't have Western Province, and you don't have Middle Fly district. So again, if we want to fix our district, if we are prioritizing our district, we have to save the country first. And that is where we are, the few of us that who are in the opposition, that we see. The important thing, the priority is to save the country. So our greatest interest is to save this country first. We will not have a country, we will not have a district, we will not have a province. If we don't have a country, then we don't have a district or a province. So first thing first, you have to save the country. You have to have a country that is going to look after the province and that is going to look after the district. So most times we think that it's important for the district, and then we are always looking at our district. Oh, we don't care how the country is going. That is what we are always thinking. But again, the country is more important. We are elected as national leaders. We are not just elected as the district MPs. we are elected to represent the country. A national leader means we are representing Papua New Guinea. So our greatest agenda should be there to serve the country. If there is no one there to serve this country, then who are the people? It's the elected leaders. We are here to serve the country, and that trickles down to our individual districts or the provinces that we represent. And so the future of this country is at the hands of the leaders who are elected now. So most of our colleague MPs who are on the other side, I want us to see, instead of narrowing down, confined to our district, we have to look at the perspective of the country that we are serving. We are elected to sit in the parliament, and that is the parliament, that is the house that houses the interests of the citizens of this country. And if we are sitting in that house, the house of Papua New Guinea, that means that we are serving Papua New Guinea. So our main agenda should be to serve the country first. And in line with that, I want to add on that as a first timer, we can see our other two colleague MPs here, the Honorable Deputy Opposition Leader and also the member for Hiri Koyari Kitireu. We three of us are first timers here. And we know that we have the greatest challenge of surviving the next election. And we have the challenge of delivering to prove to our districts that we have to, win the next election again. That challenge is there. But again, we see that our country is more important to us, and we are here sacrificing our district for the sake of this country. And to the first timers, I just want to make this appeal that you have a future, and that is, you have a country that you are going to be living. All these old people will be gone. But for us, the new generation, the new crop of leaders who are coming in, we must have a country to live on. And who's going to build that country? It's us, the new crop of leaders, who are going to build it. If the previous leader, the so-called second term, third term, fourth term, or whatever, have spoiled this country, it is the first time who's going to change the course of this country. And that is what I believe. And so, despite the fact of the challenge of thinking that how will I win my election coming 27 or delivering service to the district, and all these challenges are ahead of me. But I see that serving my country and saving the future of my country is more important to me, because I still have a life to live. I am not an old man that I will be dying tomorrow. I'm going to still live in this country, and I'm not going to be going out from this country if this country falls. This is my home. If I was a foreigner, I have a country to run away if this country falls tomorrow. But I am a Papua New Guinea, and this is my country, and it's my home. It is my responsibility to save this country. And so that is where it gives me the comfort that whatever I pursue, I'm pursuing for this country, and it gives me the comfort to stay where I am. And I am appealing to all the first timers. You know what you are doing. If you think that you are staying in the right place, I'm country below you. So you feeling also you saving country below you? You feeling also you stop or right half where you are going to save this country? Then keep doing what you are doing. If not, as elected leaders, people have mandated us to be the ears and the eyes to see what is right and wrong. We have to make the right decision for our country. Thank you very much.